else we got?
Jesse says, can you please talk about what you mean by doing it only when you feel good? Is that, and then I'm not sure what he means by this, but is that energy vibes?
Doing it only when it feels good. Is he talking about texting? The text from earlier that I was
he was
referring?
talking about, something you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, well, if texting or, look, how you're feeling always comes across. Your emotions, your emotional state. If you're feeling confident and solid and you send a text, you're gonna write a text that's congruent with your emotional state. If you're feeling nervous and insecure, you're gonna obviously, the chances of you writing something weird in that text go up drastically. It's really what it comes down to. I always wait. I clean up my emotional state before I send a text or a communication. If it's a girl I've been seeing and let's say we had a disagreement, I want to clean up my emotional state and then go see her. I want to get to where I'm feeling somewhat solid again. I'm feeling some courage, some peace. So I'm past all that. Because if I come in reactive, which is what's going to happen, let's say I come in with a little bit of anger or frustration or insecurity, I'm going to be reactive when I write. I'm going to be trying to get something from that other person. If I'm nervous and insecure, I'm trying to get their validation. If I'm angry, I'm going to try to make it my point across or get them to adjust the way they're being to my point of view. And they're going to feel that, and then they're going to reject me. So the other way to be is to get to where you're accepting and free, whether she responds or not, and you can just enjoy her. And that's going to get 10 times better results because she's going to feel. Because what women get really attracted to is a sense of freedom in a man, this indifference to outcome, this freedom, this man that, like, he doesn't need her to be happy. He's going to be happy either way. And literally, you want to get that way. If this girl doesn't show up, another girl will. And you know what? And I'll enjoy her. And maybe she won't show up this week. Maybe she'll show up next week. I can't tell you how many times girls have disappeared on guys like this because, like the one guy I was talking about earlier, she really liked him but was nervous, or something came up, or they wanted a relationship and the guy didn't. And then the guy's like, okay, well, had a great time. And is still really sweet to the girl and treats her well. And she says, okay, and she lets him go. And then 2 weeks later, she's calling him. Sometimes calling him just because she wants sex. And she's like, they've had sex a few times, but he didn't want a relationship. 2 weeks later, she wants sex again. And she's got, oh, you know what, I got over that. And that stuff happens all the time. Why? Because the guy didn't get angry, didn't push it, didn't act weird. He had a sense of abundance. He knew that it's okay to let her go and be who she wants to be, because somebody that matches who I want to be is going to show up right behind her. Okay? So that's what you got to realize. It's the same thing with texting. You want that energy conveyed in the text. And don't worry about trying to convey it. Just get in that state and it will convey naturally.